All right, this is it. What's up, Nathan? I know I promised some spice. Here he is in chat as well. We are up against the Duck. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Leduc, the Duck. He reached out to me, hit the hay early last night, so I was late when responding. But he asked, he has Kyber, we have Kyber. Neither of us are in the running for the leaderboard. He asked if there was anything that I had in mind that I would like to see. And I think verbatim, word for word, what I told him is just post the hardest defense you can think of. And so that's where we're at. I haven't actually looked at this yet. We are gonna be in it in the real way. All right, so right off the bat, we have a very promising start here. It's kind of almost a shame to me that this is 3v3. This is the kind of scenario I always really wanted to try in 5v5, but you know what? I will always take this opportunity. I did set some house rules for myself. I didn't know what he had on defense, but I just posted double GL as like a principal rule. And yeah, we have... Oh no, wait. Oh, this is gonna be tricky. Interesting. So we have... This is gonna cause some weirdness for Vader. Well, is it though? I think we can still probably Vader this. This SOK has gotta be feeling some kind of way. I don't even... So this is a guess. So I did... Feels a little bit cheaty, but I did keep Luke, although I don't think Luke can really be on Kylo duty. I still hold the opinion he's modded for Luke lead on defense. This is... Kylo's gonna, like, outspeed him by a ridiculous margin. So even with the counterattacks, I don't think it necessarily gets us a Kylo kill. Like, Luke can absolutely outduel Kylo, but there's a back and forth, like a push and pull that needs to happen. You got the blinds in here, you need to do damage along the way. You cannot just let him lifesteal you to death. So we have Luke. It's not going to help us here. Like, if it did, it would be in trying to, like, solve this initial team. So let's... I think we got to start by addressing Rey. And this is... I'm actually really glad he did this, because I've been really curious about this. I mentioned this in the Discord, and I actually went with it myself. In here, I think Rey with Hermit Yoda is actually just going to be a ridiculous pain to set up correctly. Right, you've got the equalize, dragging her back above 50%. Like, you have to be really, really deliberate, I think, here. Let's try it. We'll see what happens. I think Vader, especially if we go in with JKR having marked down, ideally. Like, look at this. Like, we're already... Like, Han Chewie, nothing. Like, this is... legitimately, like... a hassle. Like, this isn't ideal. And the best part is, like... Rey's immediately gonna throw herself into damage reduction, so, like... I think... It's hard to count hits here. I think I'm supposed to use Garsacks in here. 2 might be too much. I don't know. I don't know if JKR hopefully is going to get a hit in here. But she's going to go down to about 45%-ish. Like, look at this. Okay, but so strength flows from the Force. The equalize is a 4-turn cooldown, so this might actually be the time to go. Like, you have to get the equalize down once, but then there is a decent window. In fairness, that was pretty expected. The other thing that's tricky now, though, is we've got JKR swap, and JKR has to swap to Hermit Yoda, and that's going to be an AoE. So I don't think we can send 3, actually. I think we have to do 2, because 3 is just going to get wasted on JKR turn. Yep. So Hermit Yoda's going to go in immediately, so we're effectively on a 2-turn cooldown. Can this even be set up, actually? I'm curious. I wonder. I bet Vader, worst case scenario, I think Vader has a decent shot of just going for it. Yeah, I think a round or 2 ago I went against Hoda Rey Holdo, but JKR just adds, like, JKR with Rey in 3v3 just feels kind of evil. Like, how do you even count hits on this? I think this might end in a whirlwind if Master's Training isn't up. I think it has to be whirlwind anyway. Heal, basic, heal, Master's Training, whirlwind. Nope, one off. Okay, so this is actually kind of a decent setup. But again, we've got the, so like, this is simultaneously like, all right, this is workable. We know she's about to heal. She's about to go to 25%. If he just popped Equalize, we're just, like, it's square one. Like, how do you fight that? We definitely just send in one here, but we're close. We're as close as you can reasonably get. Because it's, nah, we gotta start. I was almost gonna maybe just go for Vader now, but this feels a bit too wild. Please don't equalize, sir. Please. We don't even know. That's almost worse. Like, how obnoxious is this? Hey, how many battles did we do? What, so... There's like a JKR swap giving it potential too. God, this is so dirty. Like, Herbert Yoda would be one thing, but JKR messing with the cooldown pattern makes it so hard to go into. I think this is about as good looking as it. Why am I a Jedi? What? This is about as good looking as it's probably gonna get. We're just gonna get the Hermit Yoda surprise at the start. I don't think anyone wants the Hermit Yoda surprise. That sounds... I've seen gifs of what that looks like. I don't want it. I didn't ask for it. Alright. This just starts with an equalize. I'm leaving. JKR might actually have markup too, which is less than ideal, I would say. I don't know if I'm supposed to put on a brave face here and just tank tech or weapon tech now, actually. It feels like I almost have to. Okay, okay. Not in the worst state. We are, like, doing the weapon tech first is not what you're supposed to do typically, but I almost don't hate this. We're gonna set up an annoying coin flip, like 2080, player favored, but I don't know if we actually kill Hermit Yoda without Basilos. We should, right? I believe. Get out of here. No, fuck, savior. Why do I always forget this? Holy shit. Definitely wanted to land that ability block. We could actually... We still get another chance. This is not how you want to take those chances, but actually, I'm pretty sure Watt is priority targeting here, so it's actually not that bad. Okay, we landed. Like, I really don't understand. And maybe it's just that neither of these are really coded as priority at all. It seems so weird to me. All right, this should be a whirlwind. Yeah. Okay, I don't know what the state of our cooldowns are. Yeah, it's fine. I think this is a bit too memey trying to take this Cole. Is it? She does seem to take Vader next, so... Okay, I don't mind that ability block. This Master's Training does mean that she actually is kinda pain to deal with. Why does it look like he's visible? He's totally not. Damn. Huh. Interesting. So this is actually the dangerous part, by the way. That's why I went for Hermit Yoda first when I wasn't thinking, is from this point, you need to bring someone who can get the stealth off first if you're trying to snipe. I guess Geo's actually with an AoE could do it. But he's essentially just parked in stealth until you bring him out, which I think is pretty dirty. Like, this is actually where the team shines. That being said, we probably should have just thrown that Cold Blade. I don't know. Why not? It was a bit greedy going for this. But based on her first damage attempt, like, it seemed like Vader might have lived another round. Alright, on to the next. But that's the crazy thing, too. So Geos actually wouldn't be able to pull Hermit Yoda out because Hermit Yoda is unreachable. I'm pretty sure GBA's Dispel tool can be evaded. Yeah, totally. So it doesn't even have reach. Nice. Okay. So what pulls him out? Scion does. I think we should be fine for a heal. Oh yeah, Forsu. Calling Hermit Yoda. For whatever reason, I just have complete savior blindness in JKR 3v3. I don't know why. Like, look. This is so obnoxious. Like, not even like turn countable either, because she will just keep healing or using lifeblood. Can you even safely bring more than one? I mean, she should Whirlwind here, right? Yeah, that Vader attack was overall definitely a misplay. I'm pretty sure I made that exact same mistake multiple times against that first Rey JKR 3v3 setup. Like, man, you get the 25% and then just immediately back down. Okay. So what is it? It's not gonna be Seps. You actually do have a decent amount of time to like expect his stealth to end, maybe? That's like 2 turn and Master's Training cooldown. It's kind of a question mark. Like, he falls out of stealth in like, you know, Rey JKR arena matchup, but like, who would do it? You could draft Scion? This is so bootleg. Alright, I think we need to pull him down a little bit more just because the lifeblood's gonna pop otherwise. I'm thinking almost like a Scion double bro. Which sounds really, really bootleg. It's not good team building right there. But there just aren't that many other options. Or like an IPD. If he's even modded for 3v3, which I'm pretty sure he's not. He shouldn't be. It's like, this is so uncomfortable. You can really, literally only ever send one in. The margins for actually like... That feels like there's an equalize coming soon. I'm pretty sure I've seen 3 basic in a row. So like, that's kind of as best as it's gonna get, but he's about 70% turn meter. What a weird thing. I mean, maybe like this. This is so clunky. This is not. Like, we're not even going to be reducing her max health that much, but also JKR procs in 3v3. I almost wonder if we could just try to ignore that Hermit Yoda exists and just do the Rey kill team now. This is such a bad idea, though. If he equalizes once, then that whole shtick is kind of just over. Spy second special pulls out of stealth? That's actually true. We're not gonna full cycle him, but we could actually try to just get this early. Yeah, it can't be evaded. True. 50% fail chance, but I think... God, it's really just a question of if we're about to get equalized, but like that, exactly like that. When I mentioned the whole equalized part, yeah, that's what I, yeah, yeah, yeah. He might just have Master's. Okay, we didn't even land it, but there's Master's training. She's now immune. And we at least get to make another brute. So we have that going for us, which is nice. Now we're just kind of here. We can just kind of wait out Hermit, but also like his killability is only going more and more south from here. It doesn't get better, it only gets worse. Like, look at this. This is like, I swear, this has actually been a Achilles heel for me in Arena as well. Like, I have timed out to this duo with like a 5-man team on Rayleigh so many times. Like, of course, JKR will burn it out eventually, JKR lead, but it's actually so annoying. And what has to happen here for anything to happen here? I think she's on another whirlwind. I mean, I guess we're not really in that much danger as long as we get Brute back up. Maybe we need to stop doing Soldier Basic. We need to start double calling Spy if we're gonna try. The fact that she has Master's Training is so rough though. Right, but like, look at this. Like, we're fully healing up from the whirlwind AoE. So it's not... Let's just take one. We might... Nope. You thought for a fleeting second that it might have been possible. Mm-hmm. What's up, kid? It's just so difficult. I like the moment the next, yep. And then I think we just... Oh wait, we did say... God, this is so annoying. So we know that there's an equalize immediately, so even if we back out, this preload isn't even that good. Like, it looks good, but realistically, Ray is 70% starting. So what does it need to be? What solves this? Vader solves this, tragically. Like, okay, think for a second if that wasn't JKR this slot, though. This would be a dead Hermit Yoda turn 1. That is dirty. I really like this. It's not that much more expensive. Okay, JKR is kind of expensive, but if we're just going for pure dick move. Let's see. Does he? Can't be evaded. I mean... The problem is it's so hard to get her back down to this before hitting this cooldown again. I'm actually kind of stumped here, actually. I mean, I'm glad because like this is what I wanted, but also now that I have what I wanted, what the heck do you do? Okay, I want to try this because there's actually a fairly decent amount of time where you're just kind of in front of each other. The only problem is Gas has priority targeting. I don't know. This doesn't feel like a slam dunk to me, but this feels like it has to be the start of how this would get solved. This is also really, really annoying having to do this because now we are lacking. Like we're killing 2 clone leads with 1 stone. one stone that might not even work, by the way. All right. This is... I mean, would we almost just be better suited off with just using Grandmaster here instead? I think if this is actually gonna work in killing, this is the tool set that has to come on in. He did Master's Training first. Wait, okay, this actually might be playable. That's a bit ridiculously lucky, if I do say so. This feels kind of cheap. I'm actually kind of mad. Oh, okay. I mean, the gas doing what gas do kind of undoes the advantage, but we at least are bringing down Ray's bulk a bit. Alright, so we don't have Savior proc yet, of course. There it is. Question is, how soon is it coming around? Because we do have JKR coming, actually, so we can swap and then stealth. She's not on Whirlwind yet. If we swap back to gas, she will be if she doesn't die, which I'm pretty sure she won't. So this turn has to be this. We're in incognito mode now. Gas, yeah, okay, gas just takes this. I like the AoE on the Herm Radio who's just like, please let me go, man. Like, the job here is done. That's cheat. I'm kind of pissed. That should have been an equalize. Which, I mean, so... I don't know, even if it did do that, I don't know if anything actually changes there. In fairness. Swap to gas for the kill. If we did, and it didn't actually kill, then that was a loss. The swapping to Shakti guaranteed that we were gonna win, because she could have Whirlwind Gas then, right? Because if Gas didn't kill her, then that primes her Whirlwind, and she's gonna outspeed Shakti. That's why I did it that way. This part's pretty easy. It is a more potent Anakin than Malik has had to go against so far, but I don't think it's gonna matter here. Okay, I think we get a drain on Anakin. Ah, almost. Every other star was aligned except for the one we needed. This is the only unfortunate part of running this is we're not going to get the automatic third drain. Well, he might pull it out. Nope. Okay, we got the Anakin though. We're pretty much done. I'm a little bit surprised. I mean, his odds were a little bit long on landing the debuff, but was still like... I was expecting to see it at some point in this fight. I did have, like, as long as they stuck it once, that's pretty much all they needed, and Malik would have been probably running down to like the 20s. Alright, we just need it for Padme to catch up and realize that she's dead now. She'll figure it out in a second. Keep it up. Kick is usually what does it, and then the drain, and then that's the game. Okay. That continues to be... It's not... It really is kind of more expensive than I'd like it to be, but... Alright, B2... not running crit avoidance, but still, I feel like 3 is going to take Padme longer than I would like it to. I have no idea what the heck I'm even going to do against this. We already blew some toys. Flavor, did you do Nest against Padme? Accidentally killed GK. I still haven't tried Nest versus Padme in a while. I feel like I would need better Nest modding for that to feel comfy. It was awful. I believe you, sir. I kind of wonder if... Okay. Done. Gas should be faster than 5s, right? We're gonna make this somewhat easy for ourselves here. The only thing that's kind of a bummer is, so I don't, does Gas AI uses the AoE first, right? So we can't pull both. So even if we pull the AoE, then he's just gonna kick into AoE next turn, which is kind of tragic. I'm pretty sure that's true. So let's send in 2. I don't know if this is gonna work, but this feels like it might be the best equipped to try to get anything done. Is this an auto? Oh. This is the first crash I've seen on BlueStacks ever since the update. I don't even know if that fight counted, or those 2 units being sent counted. Guess might not stand. He will, he's not gonna counterattack or have the extra crit chance, is the way this works. He will still taunt. So SLK is not accessible. It's a really good team. It's gonna be, I think it's gonna be harder to approach. I'm hoping that the resistance bros can do some significant damage along the way. Okay, it did count. We got plenty of people left though. I still think 2... Wait, is he gonna double? This would be a dick move. He's gonna double gas speed, isn't he? Ooh, that's actually really close. Okay, so I think this is gonna be 1 attack of 2 and then 1 attack of 1. Kind of sucks losing some fodder, but we'll see. Stun into... Did he kick first? I actually was wrong. We could have sent 3 there. A little bit unfortunate too, because it means that he's going to do the optimal damage rotation on the next one. That's a little bit spooky. So this should just be... SLK is going to be primed. Is this actually... But the way it should work if we just send 1 as SLK does basic. I think the priority is SLK will never do AoE first. It's either like he's gonna stun into AoE if he has it, or he's gonna basic into AoE otherwise. Maybe even sometimes double basic, which is part of why he was so unpredictable. But basic into AoE is basically, no pun intended, just what's gonna happen anyway, except for I feel a little bit better about basic into AoE than basic into stun. So all of that is to say, I think I'd go for the murder now. Basic? That's scripted as hell. Okay. He should encounter us, so we should actually be fairly safe. I think he might outspeed Finn though, which is a little bit unfortunate. Alright. So this being the better damage move, I don't think this stun really matters anyway. We just need him to topple right. Wait, he's... Fives is totally just gonna call gas right now, isn't he? That's what's happening here. Or Fives is gonna call SLK the moment that we topple gas. This is gonna hurt. Oh, I almost kind of wish I passed the Finn here in a weird way. It would kill our damage, so I don't think that could be the right play, but this is gonna be... Oh. Just kidding. It was all just jokes. He actually took the hit. He's not taunting anymore though. But we don't have Poe unique anymore. Our damage is like absolutely nothing now. We're just kind of dead. Well, that looked kind of like something for a second. That was almost promising. It gave me hope and then killed it. Well, we got the gas cooldown at least, and gas is back to 0. 5s can definitely call anyone, right? Yeah, so he could have called Kylo there. That would have been extremely uncomfortable. I mean, we hurt him. Like, legitimately, it actually would have been better for us if Finn died, like RH Finn, than Poe. Because Poe actually might have been able to threaten a little bit more damage on a 5's kill there before the things wound out. Tested it before deploy? Yeah, that is very spicy, sir. Oh, to be honest, like, that Finn should not have even been alive there. That 2% dodge was dumb. I mean, maybe. If anyone was gonna get the finished kill, it's probably gotta be them, right? You try some weird wreck fleet thing. I just don't think the bulk is gonna be there. We do still have 5s. Normally this 5s would have been spent against Kylo in the old method. I think. I don't know that I feel great about this. Like, even if it was like a Rex lead thing, because we know that gas doesn't have the AoE days anymore. So like Rex lead would kind of work, but I don't know. Why does this feel so uncomfortable, man? I kind of want to try Rebels. I think Rebels might have the most favorable. Like, I could see Rebels taking out both 5s and gas here. I don't think that's particularly delusional. Wait until someone is dead until CLS? Maybe, but not sure what this would have to be otherwise. Like, a foresight comp like this actually has pretty good longevity in front of SLK, but I don't know if that's going to be enough to drill through comfortably. I'm pretty sure we did see a Kylo stun towards the end, right? He should be on basic into AoE, I think. This is scrappy, but I think I could see it. Okay. I actually kind of wish I had Herman Yoda here. Alright, I think the Rey idea is cute in the perfect world where everything lines up. I think this is the... I think we have to do Echo here instead of Arc, even though I prefer Arc, because Echo will give us the defense on 5s for a bit, which is just going to buy us more time from the Kylo battering ram. Man, but Arc Trooper is just going to be so much more damage, is the problem. Plus, also, 5 isn't really going to be taunting. He's just going to be soft taunting Kylo. I think it's got to be Arc. Yep. I don't even know if we need to pop this yet. Not great. I mean, we maybe get a gas topple, but it's probably best to take a gas topple anyway, I think, because this would be a 6 setup for CLS. I guess ideally, yeah, we pop basic here. I don't know how gas, like, in between turns works. So this should just be, like, CLS would start, we shoot gas, and then he just immediately falls down, right? I think. That seems right. I think Kylo might have stun soon, but I'm not really down to waste the setup. Now, this is a little bit weird. I'm assuming he's gonna stun Chewie, right? We don't even top it. Thank you. He doesn't have stun yet. Okay, I think we want to divvy it up this way. Anyway, I don't think it actually matters that much, so we might as well just do it for healing. Okay, not bad. Yeah, see, I think CLS. Please, sir. I see you. I see your turn meter. I see everything you're thinking and your hopes and dreams. Let's just relax for a minute. You don't need to. That could have been worse. But he's not immune to crit without the leadership, I believe, right? We'll get the AoE back, so it's at least a dispel. There's the stun I know and love. I've all been waiting for. We're just bulking him up at this point. I mean, we're giving him so much extra stats, good god. I think it's time. Master, forgive me. It's time to unleash his true stat-giving form. Huh. Nope. Extremely still now. Okay, they actually did it. How about that? Do I still have enough for the other teams? I'm gonna say probably no. So what, right? It's gonna be a pretty hot mess. We also, I didn't address this at the time, we have an issue of a Luke lead and no particularly speedy Jedi to get that whole party started, which is, that's fun. Nice and fast Finn, as you do. Also, this is really annoying too, because this blocks out Padme. We would have, like, at best we're looking at like either a Padme or a DR snipe into crew finisher again, which I think that crew finisher last time felt pretty good, but we're kind of at the point roster wise where we need single team finishers. It doesn't have to be single battle, but it does need to be like a one and done ideally. I wonder, so if we pull the rotation here, right? We send in 3. I am completely shameless at this point about doing this. Especially if it's a fast Finn. I will not apologize for doing this against this team for a second, especially with the other stuff we have to fight. Ain't nobody got time to deal with this combo. Yeah, throw that grenade. There you go. Good job, dude. Being said, I wonder if Grievous would be interesting here. And we still have left open Magna. I still have the same concerns about B1 getting shredded. Eating that combo, part of why that was so important is so that Poe Unique isn't going to shred B1 as quickly. It just feels really bad leaving B1 exposed, but I feel like this is the power draft you would want. I mean, well, there are options. GG Mirror, not necessarily great. GG against CLS. How does this feel in 3v3 though? Fairly good initial pressure on B1. The counterattacks on B1 will also suck. I don't necessarily love this. GG here. Pass. I think I'm happy with this. This feels alright. Alright, that's a decent starter. I don't know if I actually want to heal up Grievous or not here. If we can get into Mark, we at least get B2 as a pseudo tank. Kind of fun. As requested. I know I'm supposed to hit AoE here, but like how am I not supposed to just take the Finn immediately? That probably should have been a heal on B2 just to try to get his banners back up. Well, I guess we're gonna have to do it twice anyway, so. Was definitely just optimizing banners there. Don't worry about it. And not even getting them anyway. Alright, get out of here. Yeah, now imagine fighting that team with eating the rotation and also Poe Unique. Like there's like B1 would be like 30 stacks-ish on our first turn. Not even joking. Because what Finn double hit is 32, and then Poe is another 48, and then the grenade. Yeah, just damn, not great. So what is it? Padme against GG is a comfy enough matchup, but Padme against CLS is as well. We could try something like Luke against GG. It's not great. I know that Luke against Rebels here is necessarily... Yeah, I mean, guard, that's canceling 2 out of 3 stuns. That seems kind of extremely miserable. Wait, where... Did we use Jade's here yet? We didn't, right? Okay, okay. I'm assuming. Yeah. Plenty fast DR. What the... I feel like this is just gonna turn into repeatedly pulling cooldowns. I don't know if that feels like it's becoming cheating almost. But I guess the goal is just to see how far I can get against an obstacle course. So I feel like that kind of like gets me out of flame. No, that's a bad line of thinking. JCR against GG is never happening. Or is it? Is it? Wait a minute. This is so bad. So, there's no Magna. We could just Mind Tricks GG off the bat. We would have JCR BB-8 3-0. This is such a dumb idea. They have creative wins too. This is such a dumb idea. Why would you do this? I'm doing it. Desperate times. Alright, please. Alright, good boy. Thank you. Alright. The optimal, the wiggle for the offense down. We're channeling our LSTB skills. We've been training for this very moment. This is such a bad idea. Please don't hurt me. Like... He's gonna heal the beats. I mean, we have healed. We have that going for us. Boy, look at this lack of expose we're getting. We're getting paid in exposure. Well... I mean, we... Is there some big brain possible? Well, we don't have R2, we don't have AoE. He can't activate at least. We have some time. We could steal away from some crit avoidance. I think we still have to keep mind tricking Grievous though, as much as I would like to do it here. Right, I think that's a pretty safe assumption. Grievous cannot be allowed to play the video game at any... Why are you? Oh, cooldown. That's fine. You're allowed to get cooldown, sir. Everything else not allowed. Off limits. This is such a bad idea. Alright. Continuing along. We have Foresight, so B2's next turn isn't actually all that scary either. I like that RNG dodge that we just got there with JTR. Really, setting the mood. Alright, this double expose means the next time he gets tapped, we are activating Grievous. We also have a BB-8 that has seen better days. Why do we keep missing? Okay, this expose on Grievous is actually pretty comfy. I like this. This is gonna buy us more time. Wait. I've always wanted to try this. This actually might be really, really dumb time, but I'm here for it. We're gonna start 3PO basicing Grievous more than you've ever seen. This also makes us awkward though. I've chosen this line of thinking too late. I discovered a new counter for GG. We're in the happy stage. Just wait. There's another shoe that's gonna drop in about 30 seconds. I'm just trying to set up an expose bomb to try to sidestep that if possible. Dare I hope. See, now B2's coming around too. We had the best hopes, but yeah, we would have had to started setting this up from day one. We could have just kept on 3PO basicing here to just try to one-shot Grievous with a bunch of expose assists. We could still try that. We've got a little bit of time, but like, it's not much, and we're not even landing it, so. Yeah, JTR next turn is gonna be it. Also, there's the pop. Okay. This is where the shoe drops. I mean, we're probably gonna time out here. I actually probably could have maybe 3v2'd Grievous if I did this correctly, but let's just see. Take my BB-8, sir. And I didn't mean it like that, but if you insist. Maybe they actually just win this duel. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure they don't, or they shouldn't. Okay, I'm wrong. So be it. Yeah, Forsu, I was actually thinking about that. It would have been RNG, but that actually might have been a decent time to take it. Weird. Cutting it close? No. We had 0.2 seconds left. I don't see what the issue is. Okay. It's weird decision time. I think it has to be Padme against CLS, right? Where does Ness even have a moment today? I don't even know that she does. Depending on what's in back. Alright, I think just bite the bullet. I think it's just gotta be what it is. I don't think that there's any real way to finesse around this. Like, you can't, like, cooldown pulling isn't gonna change much against Luke. Yeah, Siphon is where it gets weird, right? Well, they did manage to land the Padme stun, which is the starting bit of annoyance. Probably just get that off of Luke now, or GK now, so we can start doing that part. Can we stop stunning my people? Thank you. Alright, Chewie dead. This has been lovely, but I would love it if you just stop killing my units now. I'd love it if you stop killing my banners. He's just dead. Alright. -1 health banner, so be it. You win. So... I'm pretty sure this is just supposed to start with this. Is there any line of play that I'm missing that is completely fine with taking an Insanity? We have an L3 we could draft to eat it. I was thinking maybe like an L3 Luke lead to try to buy some time. I don't know how Luke is going to fare against Malak, though. I guess it wouldn't be that bad, right? I mean, how bad is this, actually? Luke is immune to fear. You just... Ultimate is so bad in this matchup, actually. Like, I mean, you could do weirder things. You could do dumber things. What's Watt even do anyway? I guess Jolie is actually kind of at risk of being a drain target, but... This is really clunky without it being... Jolie can target yourself with his Dispel. Yeah, but it's not going to stay permanently. Barris. I'm worried about Malak Drain here. We could try this line of play just to eat, but that's going to get Bastila feared. Is that bad though? This will get us a pre-taunt. I think this could work. This is not a travesty of another Jedi team option. Let's... Fear. Literally, Darth Revan is gonna take like a third turn before Luke even dreams of going. This doesn't feel great. Whatever. I have to believe. If I don't believe, who will? guess at that point, this makes this a really, really pointless draft though, right? Because if we did Luke lead, then like the same number of people got feared regardless. That's kind of weird. He's gonna regen piece too, so that basic did pretty much nothing there. Okay. This might get Basilisk drained, I'm assuming? Old Ben drained. I don't mind that. Alright, I'm really excited for the part where my Luke actually starts doing stuff. I think that part's coming up. We're getting there. Kinda. Old Ben's in a mood. That's well, alright, sir. This would be just a really, really good time for you to... Okay, thank you. We don't have the buff yet. Okay, this looks fine. Okay, he got rid of the... Yeah. Okay, fine enough. Wait, the wall's actually dead. Alright. Still... Boy, this would be a nifty team to have CLS on, huh? I'm assuming she's gonna be 310 plus. Yep. I mean, DR stops the debuff soup. He's not gonna stop the CBM though. Pretty sure he's still fast enough. Yeah, plenty fast enough. Thrawn doesn't outspeed Basilisk, so legitimately not even. God, there's a world where we almost could have had a faster first order officer if he was modded for Kylo. I mean, you don't mod for Kylo in 3v3 with officer, I don't think, but... Okay. What is this supposed to be? Well, wait. We can just Thrawn swap to get rid of CBM, right? And then fracture? Isn't that... Yeah. That's that thing. I vaguely remember that. I was always faster in the matchup, so I never really needed to know this, but... Palpatine's gonna have... Well... We Thrawn swap to Palpatine, because Palpatine will have higher turn meter. Is there any reason not to just do this instead, then? I'm pretty sure there isn't. I'm pretty sure there isn't. Okay. Thrawn might even inherit Basilisk turn meter off of it, maybe. He'll be close. I wasn't even thinking about this. Oh well. I'm just gonna do this. I think I'm kind of forced onto it. We kind of if Palpatine wasn't feared here, we actually had kind of a cheeky chain of turns we could have done. That stun sucks. We don't really get this off, do we? Unless we hit the fracture button, which is not really where that button wants to go. And this is a dead button because we have CBM. Still have CBM. I'm almost inclined to hit it anyway just to damage Palpatine a little bit. I think I wanted to do is do the AoE shock and then swap to Palpatine, and then have Palpatine do this special, because the triple shock would give him back to 100%, so we could have him self-cycle turn meter, and then he just does an AoE stun, and that actually would have been a valid, true combo. That being the case. Why did he just land shock? I'm confused. It's not supposed to be able to do that. Oh. Right. I'll press the win button now. A little bit wait for the win button. I think the win is becoming... Yeah, I always forget that detail. That sucks. Alright, so Basilisk used the debuffs there. God, yeah, that would have been such a different matchup then. There was no real reason not to do that. This isn't a great option, but God, resist like we. What does this trio even do now? Oh, it's not even a trio. We did use BB-8 3PO. Rebel? This is so weird. GR? You have like Ahsoka. We have 1x Padme, we have 1x CLS/JTR, we have 1x Clone, and we have 1x JKR. With their powers combined, I'm not sure what they amount up to. It's not gonna be a whole lot. Dare I hope that they just have good cooldowns pulled, and that we could just... And they are gonna have CBM up though. But what is this text? I mean, this... I mean, I don't have the Zeta, but... I mean, if Barris gets shocked, it's tragic, but Barris might actually be kind of sicker here. The only problem is Sith Trooper's going to be pre-taunting, so we would actually just have to outright murder him unless we draft Ahsoka. Like, Jolie can at least call Ahsoka, and it's kind of that usual play pattern. This is continuing to be extremely weird. Well, we dodged the stun, but then we got controlled anyway. We got foresight at least. It'd be nice to not have this on Jolie, but given that Ahsoka is stunned, we can't use her as a cleanser, unfortunately. Also means that Jolie is at risk of being debuffed. Chain of events I wanted to see. It was going pretty okay until that shock landed. We got splash into battle meditation again. Maybe this is... I'm pretty sure realistically we're supposed to... I'm almost tempted to just use this on Yoda just to give him an extra boost. But I don't think Jolie's gonna last that long anyway. But guess we should try to just protect Jolie. This Palpatine passive tax on GMY is actually getting pretty annoying. If we basic here, I'm hoping we can lap. Basilisk might just outright outspeed us. No, she doesn't. That was such a dick move, dude. Oh, you gotta be shitting me. Literally, okay, that was actually smart as hell, though. I appreciate the AI for that, but also, literally the only way that he could have killed GMY there. We had foresight up. I can't even be mad. For as much dumb stuff as this AI does, that was legitimately just a good outplay. Hell yeah, why not? That's good. Why didn't I revive? Wait, was it up? We just use it though, why would it be up? Ah, maybe I missed something. I just assumed that was over. Huh, oh well. Wait, it's a 5-turn cooldown. Like, did they actually just take that long? Pause. Three, I guess one basic and it's in. Huh. I guess we did give him the tenacity up in time, so even though GMY died, he was actually getting good turn meter gain. Legitimately, like, because it's a 5-turn cooldown, even with the basics, I just kind of assumed it wasn't going to come back around in time. I was just hitting buttons so that the match would end. Fair enough. Feels bad? Eh, whatever. Live and learn. This almost feels stickable, but stick going into a CBM with the negative counter chance and no JCR lead feels kind of bad. What takes this in a way that doesn't feel too expensive but leaves options open for the rest? That's too much to ask. I think we can get a full clear here. Just based on what's left. The hardest part might be this, but I think Crew can still... How potent is she? I'd like to use Crew on another team here. It feels like we have like really good remaining matchups, but it does mean I need to try to like... Could we? So Palpatine... No, he's full health again. I was hoping he wouldn't be, because then we could try to cheese setting up an IPD nuke against him. I mean, I doubt that Old Republic has any shot here. Debuff Soup should just wreck this team. This almost just feels like a waste of Zalbar. There's the Debuff Soup. Okay, Basila, we know that both cooldowns are down now. Yeah, that was basically just Zalbar getting thrown in the dumpster for free. At least I know the state of Basila now. Oh, this album is actually just looping now. Alright, we need a different... Feels like I need to expand my playlist stuff again. I have this I could play, but it's just like straight up gonna get this stream canceled. I was really disappointed too. I thought it might have a shot. Alright, whatever. That can happen later. Hey, maybe we just have to trade this to eat the cooldowns. I was kind of hoping for like Treya here felt pretty alright for dealing with GBA. I think crew here. Yeah, it's fine, Flybit. I'm not gonna look at it right now, but can check it out later. I guess I'm just not sure. I don't know what's gonna get it in. Even with a slight speed lead, it feels like we're in a weird spot. Or even with a Basilo, like, set one off cooldown. I guess I haven't even, like, thought about the nest question yet. I mean, heal block on Dooku lead is like an automatic no. Does domination actually... It prevents counterattacking, but I don't know if it stops Nest from winning. Okay, Nest actually might be the breaking factor here. Tenacity down means that this is kind of a no-go, otherwise it would have been nice. I think she could. Alright, this might be what we need. This will free up the teams. This is how I win. I don't think it should need to be anything other than this, right? This might take a while, but... I guess Citrover's like overall damage output might be spooky here. I'm not sure. Okay. I guess we really should just bonk Kylo, right? I don't think we one-shot. We're not in danger of dying yet. We might be able to take out Kylo here. I think AoE is going to cycle us 80%. We got shielding, we're fine. That should take out Kylo. Yeah. Alright, we're comfy, I think. Anything that was going to be a problem before, we now have counterattacking. Protection, we are perfectly. Hey, was just saving you? Yeah, I mean, we saw, like, Citrooper absolutely had some threat on her, but good old Nest. So I think that shifts things around a little bit. Alright, let's just knock things out in order. I think this is probably... I don't know, I guess Officer is feeling a little bit exposed here, but hopefully we remove TM so we get the halt. Bobby still outspeeds us, so we still have to halt him. It's a bit unfortunate. No crit. He's actually probably not even modded for crit chance, so fair enough. Aren't we just gonna have to dispel again anyway, even if we halt? I believe. Starting to get some ramp. I see you, sir. Fox getting a little bit angry. How about a little bit more? There we go. Well, that's a really dumb chop. We didn't have to do that. Whatever. He's just ramping. Okay. We pushed his pitching arm a little bit too much. There's no need to actually do that. It's just sometimes you gotta. We are playing a little bit with fire here with all of the... I guess we could just take zombie out of the picture. We're kind of fine now. Nice, that should be the start of the rest of the dominoes toppling. Hopefully we finish it off before Daka gets anything done. TMR here would be nice, thank you. A little bit too fast. We should almost just kill zombie one more time for good measure. That doesn't count as a debuff, does it? Yeah, we really should just finish zombie off, I think. Alright, one more for good measure. Almost halts. We just need to halt Asajj so that her angriness isn't going to be an issue. Or we could just... Yeah, who needs to get banners back anyway? I guess that wasn't the goal here. I was actually really surprised with how quickly that zombie felt like it came back around. I guess it's because it's 3v3, right? So first order gains less turn meter. But when that zombie was -1 stack and I decided to ignore it, that taunt still came up fairly quickly for minus 50% speed. Alright. Well, we've got 2 respectable first order characters and no... No lead. Do we? How many leads do we even have left? Treya. This is a very short list. Ah, yes. The classic 5% HP lead. Okay, I think we could probably build a stick team here. This isn't gonna be too ideal though, is the problem. I don't know. How fast is Duke? I guess first things first. Put it on the line. 270 faster than us, at least faster than 2, so we expect first. I'm kinda down. I'm just gonna assume that Treya, Sion, Nihilus should have this in the bag. I don't even know if that's a fair assumption, actually. They might just TM train us to death. I guess first things first. I mean, Nihilus should pop off fairly well unless he gets shocked early, but Bastila we know is on basic. And the biggest concern, I guess, is that Treya is just gonna start shredding people's health from all the debuffs. I think I care about her getting isolated more. Alright. Yeah, that was pretty much fine. We probably should have done Treya Basic sooner, actually, with the days. I'm pretty sure that EP move doesn't actually pull off any banners. I think it's within grace period. Okay, now we just have the Dooku Plague with GBA extending out the threat. Was it 218,000? I didn't really have a way to access her though, which is extremely a problem. Wait, who is... This will leave us on Brute and thousands. We need a way past. We can actually outspeed Talzin barely, but I don't know that we have a way past. Magnaguard might actually outspeed. That's asking. Echo Grenade, but Echo's just gonna get. Well, wait. We might have a turnover. D1. Okay. The only problem is Stick is actually probably too fast, just baseline. Yeah, she actually legitimately is. We can smokescreen into Echo Grenade to get past. Now we have Stick concerns. Maybe Stick isn't the answer, dare I say. And someone with like a... Anyone with means to stop Plague from popping off, basically. Stick smash? I mean, look. You know I agree. You know I agree. But I have concerns. Plague plus heal immunity means this team is like hard on the clock. Throw garbage? I was thinking about it. Why did she go first? Does Talzin unique count if the character gets one shot? I thought it was only, well, I guess 0% is technically falling below. Weird. Okay, why not, I guess. R2, you're the sacrificial lamb here. Stick did not get stunned. Alright, we need you to chill the fuck out. Alright, he did not chill out. I mean... we don't want to get stuck on Brute. We also don't want Plague to just keep getting pushed out. Like, pretty much everyone here is a good focus target. But... I'm picking my poison. Okay. Let us take the Brute again. Why not? They're being extremely generous, I feel like, about not actively focusing somebody down. Okay. Trust and Stick, as always. That was... he just hit him with the javelin toss. We know how this part ends. The Echo basic giving her to. Alright, can we just... Look, we've done this. I'm tired of it. This is the part where you fall down. Alright, you're just gonna be problematic, aren't you? That would have been... That needed to be... I think he's got it up, right? I mean, this gives us foresight. I don't know if we actually want to kill him there. With a special... Like, Brute just really hurts. And this isn't a guaranteed foresight either. It's not even a good chance of foresight. I think we have to take it, though. See? Easy 40%. Alright. Can we... Why is this like a 0 turn cooldown? What are we doing here? Testing my patience. This fucking revive. Yeah. Oh, -1 when Regio dies? I actually didn't know that. I feel like I should. That would explain a lot. Wait, is it? Oh, yep, totally is. I mean, this isn't an issue. I wish it could have been stick. I feel like stick earned her keep there, above all else. She was robbed. Unfair tactics, I say. I don't know why I hit Brute there. Whatever. He's just gonna ramp up in an AoE and it's gonna be fine. And by ramp up in AoE, I mean dead at 1 turn. Also fair. Also valid. I'll take it. Am I giving stick fair mods? You're implying that things aren't already fair as is. I would say these fights look fairly fair. Although actually, with some of the CD mods I've been getting lately, we might be able to see some movement. But also 3v3 is over, so... I guess in some cases that isn't gonna stop stick anyway. It feels like 3v3 is her domain, but maybe the right situations. It can be done. Fuck this, I'm bringing a Plo Koon. I'm not messing around with... Wait, is this Mulligan's Mirror? I didn't even... Oh, this is GK. Never mind. This is easy. You'll notice I now have a silencer as well. A silencer and a Millennium Falcon. Coincidentally, not at all related to that last stream. Ooh. Most of the time that actually doesn't happen anymore. I don't know why. I'm glad it did here. I mean, it helps me. She deserves more. She can't have more. Legally, it's too dangerous. It doesn't help that I have like Luke and Kylo that need mods now. We're just in such a not a speed med anymore. It's just kind of awkward modding wise. Yeah, that. I guess we did build up the buzz droids in time. I was a little bit surprised that Anakin actually died there. annoying, but never stopped his fleet before. I still really appreciate that Malevolence averages out to going right before this Hounds 2 turn. It just solves so many issues. I'll see what I can do. Eugene. That was. Do I even want to know the final battle count? I mean, numbers like these are counting a lot of junk teams, but sheesh, that was. Good lord. All right, that I kind of ended really, really hard against that Palpatine team. It's kind of crazy how good reading kits is, isn't it? This whole. Okay, am I crazy? I want to know why this was. Well, but I don't know that like this clause didn't even exist before Darth Revan, so yeah. Maybe it's because I'm only used to fighting her there. It's weird. I don't know. I need to keep this in mind. Vet stick triangle. I've been sticking in with Poe just for the extra offense in 3v3. Plus, I mean, Poe's a decently fast tank, so you can kind of. I don't know. Again, this wall isn't like particularly nuts, but I mean, 272 tank, kind of a soft pre-taunt. I don't know. Yeah, not a hard wall. Just was this a I guess this was kind of a dick move. I didn't ask until it was too late if he wanted anything. I feel like I should have just held on to them and just house rolled them out. Because if I told them to post everything, I mean, we both have Kyber, so like nothing's on the line, but I guess it doesn't actually matter. But would have been better to just give him the full clear for being a good sport, I guess? I don't know. That's weird. Most people don't ask to do it. I wish people did it more, but now, like, because it's so rare, I was like, what am I supposed to do now? Like, thank you, but also. Alright. Cool. See, I'm actually really happy about that. I mean, CLS got a really, really convenient preload, but I was kind of surprised. Actually, like, CLS against Kylo has a good matchup, but in 3v3, I didn't think they would have it. Yeah, fair enough. Alright. It's all good. Fair enough, man. This is cool. Thank you for being a good sport. This was a trail of destruction, but man, it's like, seriously, if Nest wasn't here, I'm pretty sure this would have been a ridiculous chain, because I was thinking like Triumvirate up here, and then like knowing the way stuff went, this would have if only I read kits, life would be so much easier. All right, let's call it a stream. It's been like 4 hours of streaming today. Pure galaxy of heroes. Let's I'm like 55 minutes away from payout too. I'm like not even done. Let's call it there. Savior. Look. I'll end the stream with that. Don't do this. I don't know why I'm cursed to this. It's not healthy. I don't know why I do this. Like, every single time. I think I did this 3 times back to back and like still could not remember. This basic killing him is cheating. This is like not like, that should have just been in the live JKR, then I just get marked and punished, and that's just it. Savior saves lives, it turns out. But like, look at that. How like this would have been so much cleaner if JKR wasn't there. JKR just made this so much messier than it needed to be. Isn't it weird how this JKR was like perfectly... Isn't that weird how this is like perfectly killable with a culling strike, and then we like perfectly killable with a basic? Isn't that weird? I think that's pretty weird. I'm showing videos on the yeah. The moment. The mistake. Look, we gotta kill Hermit Yoda, right? I mean, how could you not? The wrong order, the right idea. The sad thing is, this attack wins. If we do this in the right order, right? Because it's a non-ultra race, so we're not on a timer. Like, she wore ones once, sure. Does she wear one twice? I think she wore ones twice. Okay. I'm pretty sure, like, it seems like Vader's higher priority than Bastila. Like, she always goes Watt first, always Vader second. So, even if we did this part right, I think we're still looking. Also, holy shit. Wait, how crazy is this? We force choke. Revan eats 1 out of 4. People wonder like why I like to run Bastila as insurance, and this is extremely it. Look at that. 50% resist chance, by the way. Sheesh. Alright. Don't do what I did. This could have been averted. This could have been an easy win. Could have saved lives. Alright, let's get out of here. Hope you'll have a good rest of your evening. Yeah. Peace out.